WeWork, once hailed as the epitome of modern office culture, crumbled under the weight of its own excesses and ambition. Empty office spaces and shuttered locations tell a haunting story of a startup that spiraled into chaos. At the center of this saga stands Adam Neumann, the charismatic CEO whose bold, almost utopian vision dazzled investors across the globe. Initially, WeWork's meteoric rise was a beacon of hope for investors. They poured millions into Neumann's vision, believing they were part of something revolutionary. But whispers of unsustainable practices began to emerge, overshadowed by extravagant spending on the company's lavish image. Luxury perks showcased Neumann as a larger-than-life figure, yet beneath the glitzy facade, questions about the integrity of his leadership started to stir. As the company expanded, the cracks in its foundation widened. An extravagant lifestyle for executives became a focal point of criticism, masking the growing operational inefficiencies that plagued WeWork. Insiders began voicing their skepticism, revealing a troubling reality. Who truly benefited from this whirlwind of opulence? The turning point came with the failed IPO attempt. What was meant to be a crowning achievement instead unveiled the chaos within. Experts and insiders recount the tumultuous events leading up to the moment the public learned the company wasn't as solid as claimed. As the announcement struck, uncertainty loomed large. Internal dissent grew as employees witnessed their once hopeful workplace transform into a toxic environment. Protests surged louder as the leadership ignored the warning signs. Feelings of betrayal bubbled to the surface, a stark contrast to the hopeful promises previously heralded by Neumann. The emotional fallout rippled throughout the organization. The impact of WeWork's failed IPO was nothing short of catastrophic. Investors reeled from their staggering losses, their dreams of financial fortune vanish into the ether. Stock market graphs plummeted, and a palpable panic set in among those who had once placed their faith in a visionary leader. Calls for accountability echoed, but answers remained elusive, adding a bitter sting to their collective outrage. The moment Neumann was ousted marked a seismic shift. The air thickened with tension as the company faced discussions of restructuring. Employees felt the weight of uncertainty hanging over them. Who would scramble for power amidst the chaos? Hidden agendas began to emerge, complicating an already dire situation. As WeWork's journey of despair continued, ongoing restructuring efforts revealed more desperation than hope. Layoffs and lease terminations became the norm, each decision echoing with the haunting realization that their foundational myth was crumbling. Curious minds wondered what other skeletons might still lurk in the shadows. The human toll of WeWork's downfall became starkly apparent. Stories of employees who lost their jobs, of dreams shattered, painted a grim picture. The ripple effects extended beyond simple financial mismanagement. Lives hang in the balance. The burning question remained: how long would it take to rebuild trust, if at all? The public grappled with the discomforting aftermath, as accountability lingered in the air, unresolved. As we reflect on the implosion of WeWork, the implications ripple through the startup ecosystem and corporate culture at large. The lessons, painfully learned, spotlight ongoing scandals in the business world. This cycle of ambition turned to turmoil raises an unavoidable query: what's to stop history from repeating itself?